What the Farage story. So yesterday I talked to you about Guito Harry, he of Take the Knee, he of not wanting Brexit, he of being totally relaxed about illegal immigration and much else. But I did, of course, talk about his links with the Chinese company Huawei. Well, some more news broke overnight, mostly down to the Sun newspaper. And it tells us that on the 2nd of June in 2020, there was a 25-minute telephone conversation between Guito Harry, who was working for a firm called Hawthorne, who were lobbying for the Chinese tech giant Huawei. We understand that Huawei executives were also on the call, and the call was with, at the time, the Chief of Staff in number 10 Downing Street, Eddie Lister, Sir Eddie Lister. And Lister said during the call that Mr Johnson, the Prime Minister, did not want to ban the firm, despite its links to the regime, but felt caught between what the Americans were saying about Huawei, the Australians were saying about Huawei, and what some of his own backbenchers were saying about Huawei. But everybody was reassured that Boris Johnson is a Sinophile. Now, this man who has worked very, very closely, Guito Harry, with this arm of the Chinese government, and that's what Huawei are, seriously implicated in suggestions of spying. And Ian Duncan Smith and one or two others have asked a question, and I think a very sensible question. Whilst no one doubts that the phone call that took place in 2020 was legitimate legally, but has Guito Harry been fully security cleared before taking on that job in number 10 Downing Street? We'll wait for the answer. And my other What the Farage moment today, and this is one that is pretty extraordinary, it is that over the past weekend of sport, ITV have decided to change their Man of the Match award. Yes, it is now Player of the Match, and England captain Harry Kane was among those athletes, and he was given Player of the Match, not Man of the Match. I find the whole thing absolutely blooming ridiculous. It's enough to drive you to drink. Thank goodness Talking Pints is coming up